The company that we choose for our project is Ara Optical Center. Ara Optical Center, located at Lot 37, Varsity Mall, University Utara Malaysia, 06010, Sintu Kedah. They started their business at Varsity Mall, UM in 2015, and they focus on selling eyeglasses and contact lens. The manager of Ara Optical is Mrs. Azrin Azni. She started working at Ara Optical in 2018 after she finished her study. Other than UM students, they also receive customers from outside UM who bought eyeglasses from Ara Optical because they keep promoting their business on social media to interact with customers to buy from their shop. COVID-19. In 2020, the world was shaken by the pandemic COVID-19 that hit all the country. This coronavirus disease, COVID-19, is an infectious disease caused by the SARS-CoV-2 virus. Most people infected with the virus will have mild to severe respiratory illness and will recover without the need for any special treatment. Some, though, will get very ill and require medical attention. In Malaysia, our government decided to enforce a movement control order (MCO) to curb the virus of COVID-19. Because of that, many businesses were forced to close and shut down. E-service learning. It is described as a credit-bearing educational activity in which students get a better understanding of the fight and an expanded sense of civic duty. Service learning entails course assignment that allow students to apply information and skill learned in the classroom to community-benefiting initiatives. Service learning sprang out of the key concept of educational philosophy and theories, who support learning by doing. The first problem statement of Ara Optical Center is managing financial record manually. Due to a shortage of abilities such as skill in using Excel, Ara Optical Center is constantly updating the record in the journal manually. Moreover, while preparing the record manually, human error such as incorrect recording of the transaction is likely to occur and it cannot be ignored. That error must be avoided because it can affect the financial performance of the company. Second is sales dropping down in 2020 because of the pandemic COVID-19. When the government announced the MCO, all the shops could not run their business as usual, including Ara Optical Center. This is because the government wants to reduce the amount of patients that is affected of COVID-19, since this virus can spread by touching. Since the shop focus on eyeglasses, they cannot run their business online because they need to check customer eyes using a designated machine to get the specific power for the lens. The last problem statement in Ara Optical Center is lack of proper marketing of social media. In Ara Optical Center, they have all of the famous social media such as Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, but they have a problem which is lack of proper marketing. The shop posts at least one feed per day. It is important to actively promote the product and services that the shop offers. Ara Optical Center need to keep updating their business in social media using the interesting poster to interact with the customer to buy at their shop.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Tuan Anisha Zwani binti Tuan Azizi and my matric number is 280680. So let's continue with expected impact. We expected that we able to assist the manager in enhancing her entrepreneurial spirit and also inspiring her to continue her business on a small scale with a great initiative. We feel that by conducting this project, we could help to relieve some stress that happened to the managers and also have a positive impact to the business as well. We also expected to know more impact during the COVID-19 pandemic to honest businesses, especially Ara Optical Center. All these studies could impact us as the student, and one of them is how to strengthen the sense of teamwork. Teamwork is essential component of academic life since it enables students to work together. This project also requires a high level of teamwork and tolerance to be completed. This is because if there are any question within us, we will discuss it together. From this point on, we believe that the character of openness may be fostered so that all members can be voiced out their concerns as we develop more open to ideas from different perspectives. Not only that, in our online discussion during the whole meeting, we will pay attention to what other members have to say and take into account. To fulfill this task, we shall also assist and encourage one another. We believe that the variety of abilities, including communication and software proficiency, can be enhanced. That's all that we expected. Thank you.
Thank you, Anis. Hello, Dr. Hairi. My name is Karen Kirbanilashini, daughter of Francis, and my metric number is 275413. Now, I will continue with the implementation of the project. COVID-19 affects Malaysian society. So, Management Accounting 2 students took the opportunity to do community service through an e-service learning project. This project occurred both physically and online. This study improves students' communication, problem solving, and creative thinking. The implementation component of this study will present the 4 phases involved in implementing this study, which are project planning, meeting with respondent and field study, implementing assistance for respondent, and giving over aid to respondent to develop the business. The first phase will be the project planning. This phase includes service learning discussions. Due to COVID-19, this service learning project was discussed in person and online using Webex and WhatsApp Messenger. Service learning project planning includes identifying a business, considering important dates, and preparing to undertake the project. On April 17, 2022, we conducted an online meeting using Webex to plan the project. We had a meeting to choose stores in UUM's World City Mall. After discussion, we chose Ara Optical Center. Then our group sent an early consent letter to the owner. The consent letter is to interview the manager on the premise. In the meeting, preparation for the interview with the optical manager and interview questions were also discussed. Group members agreed to outline the interview questions on WhatsApp. There were 11 interview questions and all group members agreed that the date should be chosen before the field study. The second phase will be meeting with the respondent and field study. We met with Ms. Azrina Azmi, manager of Ara Optical Center on June 8, 2022 at 6:30 p.m. Ms. Azrina was cooperative and gave us the information we needed. The entire interview was video and audio recorded. Each member asked the manager 2 questions and recorded them to help the optical manager. We discussed the information we had gathered throughout the interview. Ara Optical's challenges include manually managing financial documents, a lack of product marketing, and a COVID-19 sales decline. We have had some ideas to help Ara Optical solve problems and improve business performance. The third phase will be implementation of assistance for respondents. In this phase, the types of support are discussed. After the interview, we decided the manager may benefit from an online platform. So we suggested accounting software like FreshBooks and QuickBooks Online to help Ara Optical improve their business performance. In addition, we created an Excel spreadsheet with a formula to enter daily earnings, which will be automatically updated monthly. This saves time, especially during sales. To boost demand and product marketing, we also designed 2 posters using Canva. These posters also includes an announcement or promotional message to be posted on the social media like Instagram, Facebook page, and TikTok owned by the business. These posters will help the manager operate the business well and attract more customers. The fourth phase will be handing over aid to respondent. The following is evidence of a conversation with the manager of Ara Optical Center. We provide 2 business posters designed by us and an Excel spreadsheet created by us with a formula that she can enter sales into on a daily basis, and it will be automatically updated on a monthly basis. We think it's a good idea for the manager to use these kinds of posters to promote their products on social media, and Excel enables her to be more organized and save more time, particularly during the sales season. So to conduct this e-service learning project, we used several data collections methods, which are the interview method, observation method, and internet reference method. That's all from me. Now I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Hello sir, my name is Harjana Sarayan and my metric number is 275356. I will continue with the impact of the project. This e-service project was conducted to identify the problems faced by Ara Optical Center while running their business. It looks at the impact of the COVID-19 outbreak on the businesses and examines action we can take as a student to help resolve issues faced by Ara Optical Center. There is a lot of information in this study related to group strategies to meet the objectives of the study during implementation of the task. By doing this study, we were able to assist the management in boosting their entrepreneurial spirit and motivating themselves to continue their firm on a smaller scale with greater initiative. One of the purpose of this study was to identify the challenges experienced by COVID-19 and then seek ways to aid them in resolving the issues. One of the effects on the business was the ability to increase the sales of the Ara Optical Center by using posters. Posters are the most effective way to distribute and market a product or brand. Posters can help in creating an immediate visual impact on the public to communicate and promote the things they sell. We provide poster creating and design services at our Ara Optical Center because of the many benefits of posters for businesses. So, we created the poster by considering their type of business and the promotional price of the business. Posters can leave a lasting impression on the minds of buyers, and posters also shows customer that the manager's brand is professional. Software abilities can be enhanced when group members are asked to use device software to complete the assignment. We learn how to make posters. This process is often completed using software such as Canva. By practicing the learning from this assignment, we develop essential knowledge, especially in the areas of marketing and promotional. We believe that by doing this study, we will be able to help reduce some of the stress experienced by the manager and have a positive impact on the business. One of the effects projected by manager is the ability to key in their daily accounting entries without using accounting software. Basically, Ara Optical Center writes down their daily earnings in a book and updates them once a week in Microsoft Excel. Excel enables smaller organizations to focus on fundamental accounting duties such as budget planning and forecasting as compared to larger enterprises which tend to have and utilize more financial data. Therefore, we provide an Excel spreadsheet with a formula for them to key in their earnings daily, and it will be automatically updated monthly. This allows them to save more time, especially during sales times. This study had an impact not only on the manager but also on us as students. While running this project, there are many things we can learn. Among them is how to increase the spirit of cooperation in the group. As everyone is aware, collaboration is an important aspect of academic life as it helps students work together to complete projects. It helps individuals and groups learn more effectively. All members of the group will be fully devoted to them. If any concern arises about this study, we have discussed it through via WebEx or WhatsApp. Moreover, we become more open to fresh ideas from other perspectives. So the nature of openness can grow as long as everyone in our group can voice their concerns. We pay attention to what other members have to say and consider it in online discussion. To complete this work, we also give each other support and encouragement. Another impact on us is the ability to improve various talents such as communication, software handling skills, and others. When the study requires us to contact our optical center directly, we develop our communication abilities when communicating with a manager. For example, formal language is needed as a demonstration of respect and professionalism. Group members who are afraid, lack of confidence, or do not like to interact with others use this opportunity to develop themselves and do their best to overcome their mistakes. For example, as the basis of the study, the interview activity creates a place for us to ask questions, resulting in the implementation of the two-way communication relationship with the manager. That's all from me. Next, I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Afika binti Faizil. My metric number is 275808. I will continue with the reflection part of this project. Basically, reflection describes what we as students gain or felt about this e-service learning project. The e-service learning project was very valuable to each of us because we got to learn many things related to life accounting complex issues, especially in the term of management accounting. For our e-service learning project, we decided to choose a small medium enterprise business focusing on the optical kind of business. Through this e-service learning, we gained several skills that could help us as students both in studies and our future careers. Nowadays, Microsoft Excel is one of the powerful tools for business as it helps in organizing and sorting data into meaningful categories. Indirectly, we acquired basic software skills during this activity. Developing these skills allow us to feel more confident and will increase work productivity as it could save time and money. In addition, in this technological era, many employers want their employees to have basic computer skills because most of the companies become ever dependent on computers in running their business. Secondly, as we think of the solution to solve the problems in this business, we gradually develop critical thinking skills. It was proven in one study that service learning is believed to be essential to help students develop and sharpen their critical thinking skills by engaging the students with real-world experience and exposing them to the real-world problems. Critical thinking requires us to identify problems, understand and interpret information appropriately. Thirdly, through this project, we develop a teamwork skills which are needed in every individual, especially students. Teamwork teaches us how to be respectful and confidently express our ideas and opinions in a group setting. Moreover, we learn on how to listen to one another to function as a cohesive unit. Even though all discussions were conducted online due to the COVID-19 restriction, all members cooperated well in delivering ideas. Communication is the key to every successful project and conflict can be avoided. We are glad that everyone in the group actively participates in every discussion made. This e-service learning project taught us a lot of knowledge and experience from having our own discussions, conducting an interview with the real business practitioners, and lastly in completing this report. From this project, we realized that being a manager is not an easy job. It requires a lot of mental and physical effort. A manager should be qualified enough to manage the business so it will run well in a short period of time or long period of time. In addition, a successful manager needs to have a variety of skills including decision-making skills, problem-solving and strategic management thinking skills. These projects give a brief and good exposure to us to think about our future career as a manager. To conclude, the COVID-19 has left a great impact on businesses around the world, especially for the small businesses. Through this e-service learning, we are exposed to the problems and situations occurred during these critical times to small businesses and how they survive until now. For this study, it was stated that the major problems of the business are regarding the handling of financial records in which the business did it manually every day. For this issue, we came out with a solution whereby we provide them with a customized Excel spreadsheet for them to enter their daily earnings, which will automatically updated at the end of each month. By doing this, they can save time and save money, particularly during the sales period. Secondly, we recognize that they lack of product marketing and the sales dropped tremendously due to the pandemic. We recommend them doing more interactive posters to be put at the shop to attract more customers. We hope that this e-service learning project can be beneficial to the community and us as students. We felt that this project is good in ways of making improvement in our studies and for the community we are engaged with. That is all from us. Thank you.